Here we have to be on point 2, 1.
Access granted. Enjoy your stay.
Yeah, that's it. Perfect. Thank you. This is it. League start 3.9. Conquerors of the Atlas. Metamorph League. Live. Nope. Guys, are we ready? 100 to go. 50. Create. Hardcore, Metamorph, Solo Self-Found, Create. Because I decided to play Hardcore, Solo Self-Found. mbXtreme, POC, World First. Okay, Hardcore character, let's go. We're trying out the Metamorph, Hardcore, Solo Self-Found, guys.
Enjoy your stay.
And you guys gonna witness the word first. Hardcore, Solo Self-Found, Metamorph, Conquerors of the Atlas, Awaken or Kill event. First death of this entire league. I'll try. I do my best, dude. Somebody already level 3. The Awakener is already down. Can we do it again? First thing, we need to lure a bunch of these dudes here. And now we praise. Latukan has arrived. Will we be the first death guy here? And mbXtreme World First has been slain without announcement. That sucks. Okay, that was my hardcore. So people will stop being like, hey MBX, you haven't tried the Awakener event. I just did. I died sadly early on in the league, so we're just gonna delete this guy and yeah, keep on going. Guys, the first Metamorph encounter. Oh, we got a Cannibal's Heart. Oh shit, I'm dying here. Oh, wait, why am I dying? What is this? Oh, no, it's coming, guys. Tane Octavius. Oh, wait, I have no mana. Kill that, kill these guys, and now? Construct Metamorph. Pound of... So, what is this? Create. 130k. So Path of Exile at the moment is actually one of the biggest games on Twitch right now. Like top 3 or something. Oh fuck. I'm just scared of Cole. I mean, we're ranged, right? Just gonna chill here a bit. Chill here a bit. Okay, fuck it. We're not chilling. We're actually just trying to run. Chaos builds for the win. And good loot. Holy shit, with those lightning effects. Oh. Wow. I'm actually amazed. Look at that shit. Look at this. We have our first full maximum juice. That's going to be a rip for sure. Let's go. How hard will it be? I mean, I have a chaos build, right? I can just run around. I just kite. I'm like a pussy player here. But I don't mind. See? Easy clap. Good build. Ooh. Oof. Okay, that's Dominus. Okay, yeah. Just dude, keep on the other side, dude. Just fuck off. Okay, what is that? Some whirling dude. Ooh, no. Dominus. I'm here. More here. Hey, I want to have some Exaltes now. What is this? Wow, the Threshold Jewel from Spectre's Shield Throw. That's it. That's it. Wow. What? I'm so dead. Huh. Ooh, chaos, nice. Getting rewarded for surviving. Oh, that's a big one. Nice items, bro. And burst it. Burst it. Burst it. Deathless. Destiny ladder. A queen of the forest.
Subscription received.
Let's go,
Class 2
boys.
access granted. Enjoy your stay.
Actually, queen of the forest. You know who this guy is? You guys know who this guy is? This is Snake. Metal Gear Solid. You guys know him? He's actually Snake. See that? It's actually Snake. Holy shit, where is Liquid? It's actually Snake. Hey guys, and welcome to a new video. So, the first update, the first day, or better said for me, night, is done. We've roughly streamed 12 hours, and we're currently in-game for about 9 hours. And yeah, we are hitting mapping now. I just did the first couple of maps here. This is my last tier 1 map. So after that one, I finished all the tier 1 maps, and then we're gonna just continue. I've done 2 laps already, so at the moment, the skill tree, we're gonna talk about this one a little bit later, right? But for the early beginning, I have to say I'm having super fun. The build is doing exceptionally great. It's a lot of fun. The clearing is insane, as I was expecting it to be. And yeah, the Metamorph mechanic is also pretty nice. I kind of get to find out how it's kind of working, but more of that we're going to see in the map showcase. So, therefore, this is just going to be this wharf map. It's the only tier 1 wharf map I have. The last one here for the circle here. And we're gonna do this one, and if I die, I die. I don't really care about that. I'm just hitting inter maps, you know, 2k life, not a lot. I'm not even res capped, so my gear is absolutely garbage. There is one thing I have to mention early on. I found 4 pieces of Dreadress Corn, which gives me +2 on the Bane and +2 on the Despair Curse, so it's a pretty nice damage buff here. I haven't really found anything that's so valuable or something. I had a couple of level, like 1 to 2 chaos traits. I think 1-4 chaos trait, the Leup of All Ring or something. And I bought this one for 3 chaos, the other one for 3 chaos, and the gloves for 7 chaos. This is basically the only 3 things that I bought yet. And the Dreadress Corn, as I said, I found myself 4 times. That was the first full link I found. I threw an alchemy on it, basically on item level 28, so basically level 20 or something. I found this one, and the rest is absolutely garbage. As I said, not res cap, 2k life, absolutely beginner solo self-found stuff here, right? That's the ones. Okay. Anyways. The wharf map, it's, I think it was magic just to complete for the Atlas, so we're gonna take a look how this build works like, and as I said, is an absolute charm here, just running around once we find some enemies, one Bane, and just popping everything, and it's so much fun. And there is the Burning Rage Trial. This is something I'm gonna do later on, because, you know, not for the video showcase. So yeah, we're just gonna run around and just pop everything. In terms of the Metamorph, right? And obviously, no gems of quality yet, and so on, blah, blah, blah. In terms of the Metamorph, I found out that you basically collect everything, because this is something I had to basically learn, so I want to talk a little bit about that, because this is basically the new part. You're gonna drop those fragments, right? And if I call this dude now, he will now tell me what parts do I have. And I think the more you have of those, they kind of stack together and then upgrade, okay? So you can only have, like, I don't know, a couple of those. I think, like, the gray part should be like that, says what you can find potentially in this whole map here, because sometimes I have like 6 parts here, 5 parts here, and so on. So basically what you want to do is not take the first best here. It's basically sorted. So here on the right side is like the common ones, the gray ones, then you have magic ones, then you have rare ones like this one, and then you even have unique ones that is counted for bosses, right? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna clear the whole map as good as possible, and I think there is actually a Legion Stone. Rip me, dude. But I don't really care, you know, it's softcore here, so we're gonna pop the Legion, the first Legion I'm doing here, and we're gonna see, yeah, there is a lot of area of effect still missing from the skill tree and everything, and also the gems and the carcass check is missing, so at the moment we're just gonna try to clear as many as possible. The clear is not bad, to be honest. But as I said, we're 9 hours into the new league. It's basically a solo self-found character, and holy shit, that dude hurts. Don't hit me, no, sir. Okay, so let's clear. Oof. God, the change. It's so much fun to play this build, dude. I had a couple of viewers today that started with some melee and ranger builds, and they saw me playing with my build, and they were like, dude, Sorry, I have to reroll right now. When I see your build, it's so much fun, and I'm just sticking here with my bow build or melee build, and I'm absolutely dying all the time, you know, and there's actually a lot of people that are actually switching the builds just because they saw me streaming today, and I can just recommend this build. It's a lot of fun. The Legion Stone is clear, so we're just gonna keep on moving. I have no movement speed, my boots, dude, holy shit. It's just garbage gear, you know, but this is the fun part, is actually getting the early currency going, getting your first items going, some nice crafts. Maybe you can snipe some items from the PoE trade or something, you know, and make your character actually be able to do some high tier maps. But as I said, I recently killed Kitaver. I'm not res capped. I have 2k lives, so if I die, I don't really care about that one. But yeah, we move around in high speed. I mean, it's going to be faster at some point. Currently having a Full Link Bane and a Full Link Blight setup with infused channeling. So nothing too fancy here, just for the extra DPS. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna collect these samples here, or these body parts, or whatever you call them, lung, liver, and so on. And in the end, once we actually have done the whole map, and this is something you want to do, and I think as soon as you killed all the dudes here, right, all the possible monsters that could give you these parts, basically, then the dude should spawn from himself and tell you, dude, you have everything, you are now ready to spawn the boss and the most valuable stuff, basically, right? So let's pick up these things here. See, he spawned from itself, so I guess that we're still going to take a look around. We have 50 monsters left. Let's see if we can find any more body parts laying around here, just to confirm that once you have every single part collected in a map that he randomly spawns here. But it's just questionable. I mean, I don't know how big this map is. I would say we're just gonna like just check this part here, because this is something I need to learn or figure out myself at the moment as well, right? And I just can give you the tips that I found out, that viewers told me, or viewers found out. But we have 39 monsters left, so it might actually be true. As soon as you have every single monster completed, this guy will spawn, and now you have everything collected. As I said, probably once you enter the map, you see exactly how many brains, eyes, lungs, hearts, and livers you're gonna get. So basically what I said before, the right side is the most common one. There's like gray one, and we have blue ones, and then rare ones. And then we have, for example, here, this is from the boss. This is the highest rarity. So you can stack these ones up that I cannot kind of showcase here, because let's say chest here. Let's see, this would be this chest icon, here would be chest icon, here would be chest icon. Then you can stack those up and get a higher level reward of that, right? So what I mean is, the rarer these items are, the bigger this one is, right? So I guess once you have like one of the unique ones, and then like rare, magic, you see it's not really covered full, because we have 2 magics here, sadly. I guess on a higher level of tier, that should be more viable, or at least like you should get more out of that. So if I just not take the highest one, just like this, maybe this one, maybe a blue one, you see that we're not getting even higher stages here, right? Or at least only a little bit here. So I think the best way to do is, at the moment, is whenever you finish the map, you just take the left one, the farthest left one, and it should actually be sorted like that, you know? So this should be the highest possible that we can get here. If I move some other rares in here, it doesn't really change anything here, right? So I can choose between. I would personally always take the currency one. But as I said, always the left side, and you have the highest rewards here. And I'm probably gonna die here. It's a little bit tricky here. So what I do is casting Bane, and then going Blight, and then just move around, because now it starts to be really fancy. And with this build, it's actually pretty nice. So you can just move behind the pillar, having a big, insane AoE clear, and the boss is down already. Okay, that was actually fast. I did not expect that. But yeah, as you see, as a chaos build, before the mob starts, they're like, it takes them a couple seconds, then they will spawn like an area or some dark where they spawn monsters. And the good thing with this build, once you have the chain reaction going, you stack these Herald of Ash and the burning damage and the damage over time effect, and the boss will just melt down. And if you're unsecure, like I was here, you have the boss here, you just spawn some Banes on it, and then just move behind the pillar, so he will walk around, you just flame dash, dot him again, move away, and you just wait until he's dead. But as I said, pretty nice showcase here. Boss is dead, we killed the Metamorph dude, and I explained hopefully how I think it's working at the moment, and we got the rewards. We are now level 71. And yeah, let's talk about the build a little bit. What things did I change or what did I get so far? As I said before, the build, the gems itself, I'm currently running the Bane, Void Manipulation, the Spear, and Control Destruction here. I have here the gems that I want to build in later on, but I kind of ran out of chromatics, jeweler orbs, fusings, whatever, to make them good, okay? So for example, in my gloves, I have here Enfeeble and Temp Chains, and I would like to put in an Enhance and an Empower, right? The Empower level 1, I found one, doesn't bring me anything, so I just leave them open for now, right? I want to have a cast when damage taken setup as soon as I have enough chromatics to make triple red sockets here. I do have written down what I want to have and where you get it. It's an Excel sheet here, so I cannot really share it right now. But it's just, I just like, with the, while waiting until the servers go live, basically, I wrote down what I want to have, like Quadra Blue, Double Green in the chest, for example, right? Then my Malevolence, Flame Dash, Arcane Surge, my Temp Chains, as I said, with Enhance and Empower in the gloves here, what I don't really have access to it right now. Let's move this one over. Then the Herald of Ash with the Burning Damage, Swift Affliction, Increased Area of Effect. Here I actually have the Herald of Ash, Burning Damage, and Swift Affliction, but I have not used the Increased Area of Effect right now, just because I cannot reserve enough mana. I mean, that was in the earlier level, so if I would have a blue socket here, I would probably drop this one in, because I already scaled the Charisma and reduced mana reservation on the bottom side and on the top side. This is something new here, so I want to have both Malevolence and the Herald of Ash in a full link, while still maintaining enough mana to permanently cast my Bane and Flame Dashing around, okay? So I really tried to make the setup without an Enlighten support at the moment. Alright, more of the gear. Here I have Flame Dash and Arcane Surge, a standalone Malevolence for now. Then I have Blight, Infused Channeling, Efficiency, and Void Manipulation. This is just like a random full link that I just use for additional DPS. Since my Bane lasts for 5.58 seconds, that means as soon as something is cursed with Bane, I do my maximum DPS, so I either walk around or dodge, or I just stand there and use my Blight, just because we have the Threshold Jewel here somewhere that also says enemies are inflicted with Withered for 2 seconds, and Withered is a debuff that lowers the chaos resistance. So if I use Bane and then start just standing there channeling my Blight, doesn't matter if it does damage or not, it applies the Withered, so my Bane will do more damage, and the Blight as a falling does already a quite nice damage as well. The rest of the gear, pretty junk gear, you know, like even a Diamond Ring, although I'm not a crit build, it's just solo self on in terms of the rare items. I just pick them up, identify them afterwards, and then just vendor them or even use them. And at a certain point, I currently farmed up 10 chaos, I think. So tomorrow, or at least like once you watch the video, since after I can record this video, I go to bed, take a nap and so on, you know, then I upload the video, finish that one, and then I start streaming again. And probably the first things that I'm probably going to do is go to PoE Trade and search some nice rare items with life and resistance, maximum buyout, 1 chaos, and then I just try to get my rest going, try to get like 3k life, maybe 4k, and this should be fine until the mid-tier maps. So, for the quest that I said yesterday, I want to like level up and get into mapping. This one is done. I did use the leak mechanic as often as I could. Every time I was in a new zone, I tried to spawn the boss. Sadly, I did not really get anything good yet, which is kind of sad. But yeah, you know, a couple of friends of mine here in the guild, they found Exalted Orbs. One already found a Tabula Rasa at level 3 and stuff like that. So for me, it is kind of rewarding. I had one single Metamorph boss with Scarabs, and he dropped like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Scarabs here already, right? From one single Metamorph encounter. So from my early perspective, it's a lot of it's really cool to do. It's nice to find out. You kind of forced to clear off the whole map to find all the missing parts, and then just make the most valuable boss out of it. And with the Chaos build, it's not really hard. We have a lot of damage, although as you saw, I have completely garbage gear. Let's take a look at the skill tree real quick. What changes did I have? As I said earlier, my path of building from the video that I posted yesterday, this was the actual form that I wanted to go. And basically, what did we change for now? First of all, this one is for level 94. I'm currently 71, so all the left side part is at the moment gone, right? And then I choose to go with the influence cluster and the charisma cluster on top of that. So those two added, just because I don't have access to enlighten, and I will probably not have or will have access to that one quite soon, right? So I'm probably gonna take these two, and then we're gonna see if I can reserve enough, or at least like the mana reservation is low enough that I can both activate both and still be able to permanently cast my Blight. This is the current thing that I'm going to do, and then next thing would be life, area of effect, and then probably take Faith and Steel, maybe power charge, cluster, some more life here. Wait a second, there was 1 point too much some... Oh wait, I just killed those now. Sorry, it's freaking 7 in the morning, okay, so I apologize for being a little bit tired. But at the moment, I did 2 laps, which were basically the Profane Bloom and the Malediction. Profane Bloom as the most valuable one, because without that one, Herald of Ash is completely useless, okay? Second lap was Malediction, and now I will probably take the... I'm not even sure if I want to take Forbidden Power. As long as I don't have Forbidden Power, I'm not skilling the power charges, and I haven't skilled them yet, because I cannot generate them without any curses, right? And yeah, this is basically a skill tree. Here is just the quest reward here for some more dexterity. And yeah, this is basically the skill tree for now. You can copy that one. I have no path of building yet into the list, because still I posted this one yesterday as my plan to go, and already changed it in the first day. And every single day I'm going to make more adjustments to make it as good as possible. All right, let's talk about day 2. So after I'm slept and uploaded this video, I'm probably going to go into the mid-tier maps. This is the plan for today, okay? I want to go, I want to make lap number 3 and Ubalap. Those 2 laps are tomorrow on the list. So if you want to check this out, you go global 820 once you do D&D off, and there's people offering their trials, right? And once you have all the trials, you can just go Ubalap, and usually either they give it for free, or you just tip them like an alchemy or a chaos, whatever you think is fair if they ask for a tip. But usually you can collect those trials quite fast. Then you go Ubalap. Then, most important here, go into Delve, spend your Delves, get all the how you call it, the mechanics going, because the mechanics, whether it's Delve, whether it's Metamorph, whether it's beyond like breaches, whatever you do, always do everything, because it will give you a lot of maps. And I did like 5 maps already, right? And in those 5 maps, I had like 7 tier 1 maps now, 4 tier 2, 2 tier 3, and 2 tier 4 maps here, right? And there's actually a bunch of those here. It's actually funny, see that? How only a few here are listed currently, because we don't have these watchstones in yet, right? But as I said, I ran like 5 maps, and I had like almost 20 maps return, which is kind of insane. And this guy also sells you maps. This is basically the new Sana here, the officer Kirak. But yeah, guys, that's it for today's update. I hope you enjoyed the build as much as I do. I think it's just hilarious how good it is. And once we have some more, at least like for me personally, if I have resistance capped and some more life, then it will be more juicy as well. Because, I mean, this map was deathless, the next one maybe not. So, what is this? Galana Cairns? I don't even know what that means. We're gonna find out tomorrow. Thanks for tuning in, thanks for watching, and see you on the next video.